Hello there guys, two things I promised myself for the future. One is to not use the high pressure washer too close to the bearings of the bike, and the second thing is, as part of my bike inspection routine, is to wiggle the wheels sideways to see if it's some problems with the bearings, because I have problems with my bearings. I was out riding and suddenly I just felt the rear end felt like I was riding in ruts, and it was tracking, but it was on asphalt. So I stopped the bike, and while stopping I could hear some not so nice noises also. And it turned out that the wheel was wiggling. Even though everything was fastened, it was, the bearings were loose, or as I found out, it was one of the bearings of the wheels. Now I've been to the bearing shop. This really nice pencil invoicing old man with all the bearings and knowledge. And he opened up the store on a Sunday because a stranded motorbike on a spring day is urgent. So he opened up the shop for me so I could go and get the bearings, NTN stuff, and sealings and everything for the bike. If you want the dimensions, if you want to do the same thing, I'll post them in the description. And now let's go get the bike. Samer with the Nomad bus is coming to get me, and we'll pick up the bike and we'll replace the bearings of the rear wheel on the Tenere. So yep, let's do that. So here's the tire, and I can easily wiggle it just a little bit. Everything is tight and nice, and I can you can hear it. So I'm going to take it apart and look at the bearings. So, brakes, oops, spacers, so I can illustrate it. It's on this side, the brake side. It's wiggling, it should be firm. We have 3 bearings. Take out the licorice cakes. So we're going to replace all bearings. This is the bad one. There's one in the drive here, so we're going to replace that one. And here's this one. And also these seals, the black part here, that also needs to be tight. So if we have the steel spacer here, if that moves within the seal, that means the seal should be replaced or fixed also. Here, this seal, where this spacer goes in, has some moving room here also, which we will fix with the new seal. Okay, so let's start with this part because it's loose, I guess. Okay, so here's the bearing. This is the back side. So here is a little part that we need to take out also, a little cylinder that we just take out like that. Okay, let's hammer.
Så, nu har vi fått den att släppa. Nu är packboxen på väg ut.
The seal is on its way out, so we can plop. So here it is.
There's lots of dirt inside here.
So, like so. Parade. Okie doke. As you can see on the new one, there is a spring. Hello. So on the new one, there's a spring that keeps the inner ring tight all the time, and the other one, the old one, has not such a thing. Let's bring in the new one, NTN. This must be a KTM bearing. Hope it fits on my Yamaha. Brake cleaner. Okay, so we don't have a bearing driver wide enough, so we're going to take this cold into the warm, like so, and then we're going to use the old bearing and knock it a little bit.
There it is.
Looking good.
Yes.
With KTM bearings.
Rock bottom.
And the new seal. First, let's make sure there's no debris. And then
We can take the bearings again.
Yep.
And knock it down.
What do you think?
Yeah. This looks good. Yeah.
Oh, this is really flush. It's really tight, and it's a difference with this seal. Really, it's really sucking into the edges of this compared to this one where there's play. Okie doke, and the little sucker here, that one. Let's make sure that's clean also. Okay, so that's the sprocket. And now for the wheel. So come and let's see what to do here. We have the sprocket side and we have the brake side, and this is the bad side. This is the one that had problems. Okay, and I actually see, if you can see that, there's a tube in there. I can see it now. And it's there to prevent the inner ring of the bearing to be pushed inside. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I'm feeling it, but actually it's on this side that it moves the most, so perhaps I need to start on this side.
Yeah, we do that.
I can feel it moving.
Yeah.
There. Something dropped on the other side. And there we have the tube And this fantastic little bearing, let's have a close look at it. Actually, it's moving quite nice, but it's not the problematic one. So, but it's rusty. And this is the tube, also in need of a clean. I think this was the side. This was on the brake side, and came out this way.
Yeah.
And now let's do the same. There's nothing else to think about, right?
Nope.
Just
knock it out.
there. I heard something.
There it is.
There it is, and it's not looking pretty. My God. Okay, so we broke it a bit by hammering, but I think it was broken.
Yes, it was.
Can you turn the inside? Oh.
No, it sounds like a coffee grinder.
And that's the seal, and there's no spring in that one either, right?
Nope, it's not.
Nope. So we will have better seals and new bearings.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, there
was
it
lots
is.
of dirt.
There was a spring. Okie doke. Well, it's toast anyway. There. Swim in it. Yep. Okay, so 2 bearings left. And this whole kit, you can buy them separate like I did, if you just have the dimensions, which I have in the description. Or there are ready complete sets with 3 bearings and 2 seals to buy. I'll see if I can find one of those also. But just go to any dealer who deals with bearings and get the right dimensions. So that one's too small, that one perfect. Okie doke. Should we warm it all again?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Is this the right dimension?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Close enough. The bearing in there. För det är bara i med den nu, va?
Ja.
Yes. If I had a hammer. It's almost.
Now it's in the bottom.
Yep.
It's just enough so you can place
The seal.
The sealing.
And the seal. Let's sand in the seals. Yeah. And let's fill it with this little spacer. Same thing there, it's like a teenager again. Ora Said. And let's do the same story again. Let's heat it up. So back with the tube, like so. In with the bearing. Then let's do this. Hang on. Let's put the cakes back. The cushions. Like so. And this. Okay, we realized this bearing needs to go a bit deeper because we have this who will fit in here, and yeah, when we tighten this it will come together nicely. So we need to drive it a little bit more down. Perhaps that's enough.
Yeah. We try that.
Now, yes, feels good. And these spacers always fall off when I mount this. But now it feels like they're going to stay much better in place.
I think you should put some grease inside there also.
Yeah.
For
let's do that.
Water protection.
Let's do that. Let's fill that generously. Washer and the nut. So push it in so it pushes against the chain tension nuts. And now we have tension. First time we ever did that. Thanks to everyone else who did that on YouTube so that we could make our own YouTube video. But we succeeded, and that's nice. It's nothing like before. It's tight as hell. So just tighten the nut again to 105 Newton meters. I have bearings for the front, but not the seals, and there's no problem with the front, so I'm not going to change that now. So take a test spin and we're done.